With some estimates showing the U.S. now pays more than 40 cents for every dollar it borrows, pressure to find ways to reduce the nation's $14 trillion debt is growing. But with less than 6 weeks to go before the Supercommittee's mandated deadline, the prospects for success remain unclear. Democratic Representative Chris Van Hollen is a member of the Select Committee on Deficit Reduction.
And I still think that is in the realm of the possible, but I don't want to underestimate the challenges facing the committee.
Given strong Republican opposition to raising taxes and the Democratic Party's reluctance to place the burden entirely on cutting social programs, many are understandably doubtful that both sides will be able to find common ground. But economist Alice Rivlin is more optimistic than most.
I'm hopeful. Not everybody is. But, in fact, the press has been very negative. One more committee, what can they do? I think this is a watershed moment, and they may seize the opportunity.
Answering questions at a debt-balancing forum hosted by the Atlantic Journal, Rivlin said the country cannot afford to do nothing. She believes the Supercommittee is likely to go big, meaning she expects the deficit-cutting exercise is likely to go beyond the congressional mandate to trim $1.2 trillion over the next decade.
And they'd have to realize that failure would be pretty drastic, and just doing the minimum is failure because it doesn't stabilize the debt.
Failure by the Supercommittee to agree on a plan will automatically trigger across-the-board cuts in defense and social policy spending. Consequences that neither side wants. House Speaker John Boehner.
We know that the two parties aren't going to agree on everything, but the American people want us to find common ground, and I'll be looking for it.
October 14th was the last day for standing committees on Capitol Hill to submit their recommendations to the Select Committee. Suggestions include raising the age for Social Security benefits, renegotiating Medicare drug prices, and adding big bank fees on financial institutions deemed too big to fail. Mil Arcega, VOA News.